Hello, this is Mara Jane, and you're listening to The Unseen Perspective. Hello, and welcome back to The Unseen Perspective. I am your visually impaired host, Mara Jane. And here with me today, I have a returning guest, Mary Flowers, to talk about her experience with college as we are getting ready to start our sophomore years. She is transferring to Kansas State University, where I go to school. She was previously in the transition program at the Kansas State School for the Blind and went to school at Kansas City, Kansas Community College. But now she's transferring to my school, yay, and we are getting ready for college in these next 2 weeks. So, Mary, what's been your experience like getting ready for college again?
Okay, so since I was at community college previously and staying in the dorms and stuff at KSSB, it's definitely been an adjustment because I had to, I'm currently packing up my entire room because Mara and I have got an apartment together. So I have to completely move out, and I'm not moving into KSSB dorms where I know everybody and where I am surrounded by blind people, and I'm in a familiar environment. I'm going to this new place that's very large, and I have no idea where anything is, and I don't know anybody besides, 3 people. And it's definitely been terrifying, honestly. Very scary.
Valid. So, why'd you decide to transfer to K-State?
Well, it was a fateful day in August of last year. I was not loving community college, and I was not loving the transition program because it was lonely and I didn't have any friends at the time. So I had been trying to figure out where I was going to college that next year because I knew I was going to transfer somewhere. And I was I was torn between 3 different colleges, K-State, WSU, and Emporia State, because they all had good teaching programs. And after realizing that I needed friends and I needed somebody that I knew, because it was going to be really difficult to tackle a large new college campus that I'd never been to without having someone I knew already there and knowing, how the disability department works, I was I'll just go to K-State because Mara's there and we're friends and I like her. She's cool.
Well, thank you.
So I decided that I was going to go to K-State and live with Mara.
Well, I hope you don't come to regret that decision. I think we'll have a lot of fun, but
I don't want to go through the transfer process again. That was annoying.
Well, what are you most excited about for this coming school year?
Honestly, I'm really excited to kind of start working on classes that have to do with my major and working more towards my major and my degree and kind of being in the College of Education. It seems like a nice community and I'm really excited to be a part of it.
So, what do you want to do with your major? What career do you want to go into?
I would like to be a middle or high school English teacher, and eventually I'm planning on going back to school to get my TSVI, so I can be a teacher for students with visual impairments, probably at a school for the blind somewhere.
Nice. Is there anything that you're particularly nervous about for this coming school year?
Oh, yes. There's so many things. Mostly, the biggest thing right now is finding where everything is and kind of not getting lost. And, I don't, it's a very big campus, and I'm not used to that. So it's going to be a big change. Because my high school was small, too. It was, one little building. And this place has, a million big buildings. And I'm I don't know where to go anywhere.
And yeah, KCC was one building.
Yeah, so, pretty much. I was even if it had multiple buildings, it was all in
close
one
together
area.
Yeah.
And it was all inside too. You have to walk outside in the snow.
Yeah, I remember last year when we had that awful cold front. We had to walk to class in it, and it was terrible.
And I was complaining because I had to drive in it.
Yeah.
It was really scary, but at least I didn't have to go outside.
Yes. I don't know which is worse. They should have canceled school, but
I probably
whatever.
Walking is a lot worse than just being in a car.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, driving in the snow is dangerous.
It was scary. I thought I was going to die. I'm like, okay.
But at least you were nice and warm in the car.
It was really nice because KCKC, since it was a big commuter school, they did cancel classes multiple times.
Yeah.
And they had delayed starts too, so that was really nice.
Yeah, I remember being salty about it because we didn't get anything off. Actually, we got one day off, but it wasn't even that week. It was like the week before.
It was really nice.
I'm sure it was.
It was lovely. But we start a week later than every other college on the planet. So.
Well, yeah, true. And I think
we get, like, Wildcat Pause Day.
That is true. And we get off, I think, at, like, regular time in May. But,
yeah, we do.
What are you going to miss most about KSSB and KCKCC?
Nothing really about KCKCC, but, it was nice. It was a little, like, the people in the disability department and I were, like, besties, so I kind of miss them. But I think the most I'm going to miss is the stuff from KSSB because I really built a community and I got to know the staff really well and I got to build connections and I got to volunteer in a classroom at KSSB last year and it was awesome. So I'm going to miss doing that. And I'm going to miss, like, the dorms, how, like, it was, like, a big family and I got to really kind of practice, like, working with kids and, like, assisting with activities and, like, I got to hang out with all the staff, and the staff were really cool, so I'm going to miss that a lot.
Yeah, I bet. Are you going to, like, so you're hoping that you will get to work in a classroom as much as possible, like, with kids?
Yes.
In addition to, like, studying your studies?
Yes. I don't think I'm going to get to do that this year, but eventually probably when I get into my student teaching, I'll obviously be doing a lot of that.
Yeah. I don't really know how it works in the education department, but I'm thinking of, like, clinicals, like, because I used to be in the nursing program, or the pre-nursing program, and you would, like, go to hospitals and, like, practice, basically, as a part of your curriculum. So, I don't know how it works in education, but...
Yeah. That's called student teaching, so, like, it's a whole semester thing, or, like, a whole year thing, possibly. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
But it's, like, a whole thing that you take, and you don't take any, like in-person classes, I think, and you just get to do your student teaching. And I'll probably have to take maybe one or two, like, electives or, like, English classes, because I'm double majoring in English, so.
Gotcha. Well, that's cool, though, that you get to have that experience. I think it's important to...
Yeah, I'm really excited. I love working with kids. I think it's so fun.
Oh my gosh, me too.
Working with gen ed kids, though, because I'm used to working with blind kids.
Oh yeah, that'll be interesting. It's weird, because most people are, like, the opposite. They come from working with gen ed students to working with like disabled students.
I just love working with kids with visual impairments.
Yes.
I think it's so fun.
I do too.
I can kind of connect with them and I know kind of what they're going through and like how to help.
Yeah. I agree. Obviously I love kids in general, but I am definitely used to like the visually impaired world and working with those kids. And I love KSSB. And
so do I.
I wasn't even there, like, during the school year, but I go there in the summer, and I've been doing that for, like, as long as I can remember. So, I think we both, like, established our presence there and made a lot of friends, but I was a little jealous of you when you were talking about, like, you and Darby staying together and, like, spending all this time with, like, the staff that I love. But
yeah, it was really. I wasn't excited for transition
mm-hmm.
at first, but like, I think I'll talk more about the transition program at some point in the future. But it was a wonderful experience,
yeah.
and I really enjoyed like getting to know the staff and like making connections.
I'm glad that it grew on you, because I know how much you hated it at first.
I did, and it wasn't fair. But
yeah.
like the first week, I wanted to leave so badly.
Yeah.
As I kind of, the staff were telling me, they're like, Mary, just give it time, it'll get better.
Yeah.
And it did get better. They were right.
Well, and transition, not like the program, but just like transitioning from one thing to another is hard. So
I don't do well with change.
Yeah, no, me neither. I totally get it. But you did it, and I'm so proud.
Yeah, I did it, and I completed the program, and I learned a lot of things. I think I learned a lot more second semester than I did first semester, because I was surrounded by, like, I had Darby, and I, like, kind of acclimated more, but
yeah.
The first semester I did learn a bit, but I think when I was in the apartment in the cottage the first time, I was still adjusting, especially when I was in the apartment. I was still adjusting,
mm-hmm.
and it was really hard.
Yeah, and that's part of the process, too, is adjusting. But yeah. You did it.
Yeah, and I'll adjust to this new environment as well, and it'll be okay.
And hopefully grow to love it.
Yeah.
I love K-State, personally. I kind of had a rough freshman year as well, but
yeah.
K-State just in general, like, I love it there. So, I hope...
I'm really excited to be a part of that community.
Yeah.
Because I've heard so many great things about the community at K-State.
It is. It's a really great community. Go Wildcats. Well, that's all we have for you today, I think, unless you want to say anything else, Mary.
I don't think so, no.
Well, thank you for talking with me, and for everyone listening, I have some great news. Since we're going to be living together, me and Mary, she's going to come on the show as a full-time host pretty soon. So that's something to look forward to.
You get to hear more from me.
Yes, a lot more. I'm scared. Whew. But it'll be okay.
Jokes will increase.
But until next time, if you want to follow us on social media, you can do so on Instagram at The Unseen Perspective 2024. And if you have any feedback or questions or episode ideas for us, you can email us at theunseenperspective2024@gmail.com, or you can DM us on Instagram, and you can listen to our podcast on Spotify and YouTube. And we hope you'll tune in next time and catch up on old episodes. Thank you for tuning in this week, and I will see you next time. Bye!